David Woolley joined Sister Wives as Christine Brown's new beginning, a stark contrast to her past life with Kody Brown. But is he ready to leave her soon? While Christine and Kody's polygamous marriage was marked by tension, her relationship with David seemed like a fairy tale. Fans were ecstatic to see Christine finally get the happily ever after she never had with Kody. Christine and David appeared to thrive while not filming Sister Wives Season 19, sharing photos and videos of playful moments and their blended family adventures. However, sometimes life online doesn't reveal everything. While Christine and David continue publicly sharing their happiness, questions remain. Will David stay committed to Christine, or are red flags flying as big as Coyote Pass? David Woolley doesn't like filming the show. Unlike Christine, who has years of experience navigating the pressures of Sister Wives, David seems less at ease with the cameras. Fans have been quick to notice his reserved on-screen manner when he first appeared on the show during their wedding special last year. Several fans have speculated he might not be comfortable with the exposure. However, if he wants to be with Christine, he has to get used to it. While Christine appears to thrive in front of the cameras, sharing her story of independence, David's body language and interactions suggest he is less enthused. Many have pointed out moments where he seemed hesitant to engage fully during scenes shown on Sister Wives Season 19. These moments are fueling rumors that he may prefer a quieter, more private life compared to Christine's very public life. For someone like David, the level of scrutinizing that comes with being on a reality TV show might feel overwhelming. Additionally, filming schedules and production demands can be too grueling for him to handle. Many reality TV participants feel they are left with little time for normality, which David probably wants despite falling in love and marrying a public figure. It should be noted that David hasn't publicly addressed these concerns, but his on-screen behavior speaks volumes. Whether this hesitation is the start of a red flag remains to be seen. As for now, it adds an interesting layer to his dynamic with Christine and their future on Sister Wives. David Woolley may reject fame. David has gained significant public attention since he and Christine began their relationship. Many celebrate their union, but some have criticized aspects of their behavior, particularly their shared jabs at Kody. They are focusing too much on her ex and not enough on their life. This mixed reception may push David toward a more private life. For instance, David has expressed a preference for keeping certain aspects of his personal life away from the public. When introducing himself on social media, he emphasized respecting his children's and grandchildren's privacy, shielding them from the intense attention of his relationship with Christine. Could his need for privacy be a red flag that Christine is ignoring in her fondness for the spotlight? David may not be Christine's dream man. David's commentary about Christine's past, particularly their shared sarcastic remarks about Kody, has divided Sister Wives viewers. Some appreciate their humor, while others criticize these interactions as excessive. This raises concerns about whether David's support of Christine is entirely focused on building their future or is somewhat tied to dwelling on her past. It's almost like Christine and David have nothing more to talk about besides Kody, which can hurt their relationship. Additionally, public scrutiny has magnified any minor tensions the couple may have, as fans dissect every interaction between them. Viewers have accused David of being inauthentic at times. Even though these criticisms may only be speculation, they highlight potential challenges for Christine if David's intentions are questioned. Ultimately, the question remains, is David the partner Christine has dreamed of, or is he an imperfect fit for her maturing life? While their relationship had made Christine happier than she's ever been, the complexities of fame, differing values, and lingering connections to the past may test their bond. Fans of Sister Wives are rooting for Christine's continued happiness but remain cautious, as the red flags seem to grow larger every episode. Signs Christine Brown pressured David Woolley to appear on the show. After leaving her polygamous husband, Sister Wives star Christine Brown married David Woolley, but she may eventually regret asking David to appear on the show. Christine's life has changed so much since the Brown family made the fateful decision to appear on a reality TV show in 2010. Back then, Christine was Kody Brown's third wife, and they had 6 children together. During the first season of the show, Kody married his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, and the family was never the same. After marrying Robyn and adopting her 3 children from a past marriage, Kody had 4 wives and 18 children in total. The polygamous patriarch never seemed to have enough time and energy for all his wives and children, and Christine felt neglected. After trying to make it work for many years, Christine finally gave up and walked away from the plural marriage. It wasn't long before the Sister Wives season 19 star met her new husband David, but Christine may wish she had never asked him to appear on the show. Christine and David's wedding event. A whirlwind romance. Christine left Cody in 2021 after 27 years of marriage. It wasn't long before Christine met David, and the two got very serious very fast. The Sister Wives season 19 star dated David for less than a year before they moved in together. Christine and David's October 2023 wedding was documented for a two-part Sister Wives special airing in January. Christine wore an off-the-shoulder wedding dress, choosing to show off her matching tattoo with David, which really illustrated how much Christine had changed since leaving Cody. David may have been pressured to be on the show. He's a private person. They say that every joke has a grain of truth to it, and that may have been the case for David's recent comments. In an interview with People, David joked that he had been pressured into appearing on the show. During the same interview, Christine concurred that David didn't want to join the cast of Sister Wives season 19, but he did it for her. Though it's nice that David wants to make Christine happy, they may both come to regret airing their relationship so publicly. Do David and Cody get along? One of the reasons David doesn't like being involved with Sister Wives is that he doesn't like having to deal with Cody. Few men like dealing with their spouse's ex, but having to do it in front of a camera crew must be even worse. On more than one occasion, it has been made clear that David doesn't like Cody, and he even called him a dumba asterisk at one point. If Christine and David continue to appear in Sister Wives, David and Cody may have more unwanted conflict in the future. David's life with Christine isn't perfect. Sister Wives newbie David Woolley is married to one of the show's shining lights, Christine Brown, and her fan favorite status may actually be a double-edged sword, as David probably feels a lot of pressure to be the perfect partner. Most people who've watched the series likely sympathize with Christine, as Cody Brown mistreated her. When she tried to get him to spend time with her and sleep with her, he rejected her, leaving her miserable and frustrated. After Christine left him, David quickly became her Prince Charming. In the public eye, David's adjusting to married life, and there are some signs that the transitional phase hasn't been silky smooth. For example, David didn't really seem to want to be a part of Sister Wives. He seemed to want to stay off camera. David was pushed into appearing on Sister Wives. He did it for Christine. Above, Christine and David talk about their marriage pet peeves, as per Entertainment Tonight. David sat down with People, making a lighthearted joke about being pressured into a stint on the long-running reality show. While he was joking, the fact that he felt compelled to say what he did was telling. It probably shows some turmoil under the surface. Referring to Christine, he said she threw me to the wolves. Christine has said he'd rather not film the series. He does it for her. Relationships are about compromise, but doing a popular show when a person doesn't want to is quite a concession to make. David said that he feels uncomfortable sometimes while the show's filming. He isn't sure how to act while the cameras roll. While he may get used to it, the fact that he's basically a reluctant reality star could signal big trouble in their relationship. Before he had to do this, they posted online sometimes or did the occasional interview. Now he's in Sister Wives scenes that will be out there forever. By agreeing to do the show, perhaps under duress, he signed up for all manner of shade online. He knows by now that every single person who appears on the show is going to be criticized sometimes. Sure, he gets paid and that's nice, but is it worth it? Many celebrities have complained about being bullied online, even the extravagantly talented and hardworking gymnast, Simone Biles. David may not like interacting with Cody. They don't get along, aside from being a public figure. With everything good and bad that this entails, there is the issue of Cody. David doesn't seem to like him, and he's forced to interact with him on the series. Christine once spilled some tea, letting the world know that David called Cody a dumbass. Christine was really stirring the pot, as per People, by bringing private comments into the public consciousness. There's an underlying theme here. It's David losing privacy for Christine's sake. If he doesn't want to do the show and keeps filming it for her, he may feel like he's giving up too much. If he tells her things in confidence that may not stay private, he may start to fib or tone down his honesty. He may be afraid of what will happen if he speaks the whole truth. Sister Wives stars are often ridiculed. Cody's been painted as a villain who hurt three good women. Cody's parenting has been questioned. He is universally reviled. Even Robyn has been putting him down lately. When David watches Cody on screen, he may feel some trepidation. Is he looking into his own future? Will he be the villain someday, just like his nemesis? David clearly loves Christine, but fame has a downside, and that's the reason why David's life probably isn't perfect. David is a Sagittarius. They value freedom, open expression, the great outdoors. They hate to be hindered. Fame is changing David's life in good and bad ways. While he's a great match for the Aries woman, Christine, a Sag must be able to roam. A Sagittarian is someone with vision. They see the big picture. Fame can shrink a person's world, making it harder for them to blend in with the crowd. With that being said, of all the bad things that fame brings, the inability to just be himself as he used to will probably bother him the most. Then again, with a great woman like Christine at his side, he may be strong enough to survive and thrive. The new Sister Wives star David Woolley may find that fame is something he treasures, which allows him to share parts of himself with a big audience. Maybe fame will even enrich his marriage to Christine instead of hurting it. Shake it off. Signs Christine's trying too hard to push her fairy tale narrative online. Christine Brown is a Sister Wives star who seems to be very happy with her new husband, David Woolley, who now appears on the show, but she may feel like she has to live out a fairy tale. It's possible that Christine's emotionally invested in convincing the people who watched her relationship with Cody Brown fail that she can do better. Christine's spiritual union with Cody was soul-destroying, but most of the issues were Cody's fault. This motivation, even if it's subconscious, could be pushing her to oversell her happier-than-ever narrative. Yes, she lets a little darkness creep in sometimes. For example, she talked about getting intensely seasick on her honeymoon with David. That happened while she traveled to Calanques National Forest in southern France. In another post, Christine admitted to missing some of her relatives. Usually, though, she strives to show the world that her life's amazing. Christine doesn't have to be a people pleaser anymore. She can please herself. If Christine shakes off the desire to please others, she may find it liberating. No one expects her to burn Cody in the kinds of songs that Taylor Swift writes about her exes. However, it might be good if she gets real more often. When she was with Cody, she stored up so much rage while trying to play the part of the obedient wife. Polygamy forces women to internalize pain, rejection, and jealousy. It's just not healthy, and thankfully, Christine doesn't need to live that way anymore. Remember when Christine lost it when she found out that Cody helped Robyn Brown to pick out a wedding dress? This was an honor that he hadn't bestowed on his other wives. Being human, rather than some kind of stepford wife, Christine reacted, letting her envy show. However, she wasn't a villain. Nonetheless, she was a bit rude. For some reason, Cody's romantic act hit her very hard. It just underscored everything that's wrong with the polygamy relationship model. It only works if people are willing to push down their emotions. Later, in 2023, the Brown family revisited that pivotal moment, with Cody admitting that, even then, he didn't want to be married to Christine, as per People. When Christine freaked out over the wedding dress incident, what she was really reacting to was the fact that Cody wasn't connected to her. He didn't want to be. On some level, she probably knew that was true, and him helping a newer, younger wife to pick out a bridal gown just inflamed her. It forced a painful truth to center stage where it was harder to deny. Christine is a happier woman now. She's at peace, but that doesn't mean life's perfect. Cody and Christine's spiritual union was like a mental prison for both of them. Each was unhappy. As the years passed, it got so bad that she had to leave, but that was a blessing. Nonetheless, they probably had so many good times. It's easy to forget all that when couples begin to fight. Hopefully, Sister Wives Christine Brown remembers the fun days and nights. Only when she fully heals can she see the big picture and look back without anger. The thing is, Cody was a bad husband, but Christine didn't always understand the assignment. She was a part of a plural marriage. That means other wives. It's not like he was hiding them. Everything was out in the open. Since there was honesty about the way the relationship would work, Christine's jealousy was inappropriate. Christine is probably very happy right now, but that doesn't mean there aren't problems. She's doing what a lot of reality stars with famous exes do. She's trying to win the breakup. Every time she posts about how great David is, It's a jab at Cody too. Every photo carousel of the good times creates the unspoken narrative that Cody could not or would not provide such happiness. This is the way that the game is played. If Christine ends up having problems with David, her fairy tale will end. As the magic spell wears off, she will awaken older and wiser. Also, her entire fairy tale narrative will be out there in the world. People will remember how perfect she made it all seem. It's easy to root for sister wives Christine, and a happy, lifelong marriage would be ideal. She deserves that. However, those who've been married before are more likely to divorce the second time around. This is why she should temper her gushing posts about David with other types of content which take followers beyond the happy facade. Then, if something goes wrong, she still has her identity as Christine, not just a fallen sister wife or David's wife. Is Christine Brown just kidding herself about her happy new life with David Woolley? Christine Brown has been integral to Sister Wives since its early days, and she might be missing her life from those times. After leaving Cody Brown and her Sister Wives in 2021, Christine sought a fresh start, ultimately finding love with her now husband David Woolley. While Christine embraces her new chapter enthusiastically, some signs suggest she might still grapple with elements of her past lifestyle. As her life evolves in Sister Wives Season 19, questions still seem to linger. Has Christine fully moved on from the unique complexities of polygamy, or is she still tied to the dynamics that once defined her? Only Christine knows her truth, but there is some evidence that proves she misses her polygamous lifestyle. She's trying too hard to appear ecstatic with new husband David. Is Christine overcompensating for her happiness? Christine's social media posts often show Christine and David living their best lives in picture-perfect moments. With so many posts highlighting their love story, it feels like she's trying a bit too hard to prove just how great things are. Could it be that she's not only celebrating her new chapter, but subtly seeking Cody's attention or even trying to reaffirm that leaving polygamy was the right call? Her overly curated updates might also hint at a deeper need to convince herself and others of her happiness. She's turning David into the new Cody. Is David becoming Christine's spotlight partner? By bringing David into the public eye and the show, Christine may be trying to recreate the high-profile dynamic she once had with Cody, but now on her terms. Some fans think this could mean she misses the recognition that came with being married to someone famous. Elevating David's profile might be her way of holding onto that public importance, and possibly proving that her life with him is just as notable as her time in the Brown family while appearing on Sister Wives. Christine's life has changed. Christine recently shared on Instagram that she misses her kids. On Instagram, Christine recently posted, "Feeling sentimental today, missing my family," underscoring a transition from her previous large, interconnected Brown family. As a plural wife, she led a busy family life. Now, Christine's life with David is much quieter than it was when she was married to Cody. Even though this change does bring her that feeling of independence, it could also leave her longing for the chaos and camaraderie of her past with the Brown family. Regardless of Christine's best efforts to move on, her actions may suggest some lingering ties she feels she has to her former life on Sister Wives that she left behind. Could she still miss elements of her polygamous past? Only time will tell. Christine Brown's fall from fans' grace is swift. Sister Wives star Christine Brown was once the most widely beloved cast member. But have fans soured on her as season 19 continues? Longtime viewers applauded the Sister Wives star for sticking up for herself and leaving Cody behind. They also felt glad to learn she found true love with David Woolley. After spending decades in a loveless marriage, fans just wanted the best for Christine. Viewership for Sister Wives absolutely spiked a few years ago when Christine Brown announced she was leaving polygamy. Shortly after, Mary and Janelle followed suit. But now that Cody's original wives are gone, there aren't any Sister Wives any longer. Brown's heartbreaking new life update revealed after keeping huge secret from villain Cody Brown. Janelle Brown from Sister Wives recently bid a final farewell to her deceased son Garrison Brown by selling his Arizona home. The 55-year-old single mother was previously married to her polygamous ex-husband, Cody Brown. Janelle was content being a part of his family and sharing him with 3 other women, Mary, Christine, and Robyn Brown. Unfortunately, Janelle's feelings towards Cody changed when he began neglecting her in favor of spending more time with his youngest wife, Robyn. Realizing the need to prioritize her own life, Janelle ended her relationship with Cody and pursued new opportunities. On March 4, 2024, Janelle lost her son, Garrison Brown, after he died by suicide. She was devastated by the loss and efforts to honor her 25-year-old child. Now there's a brand new update about her son. Recently, the U.S. Sun reported that Janelle had taken steps to move forward from the tragedy. The Sister Wives cast member has found a buyer for her son's home in Arizona. Janelle initially listed the 4-bedroom house for sale in September 2024, 7 months after the incident, for $425,000. She later reduced the price to $389,900. The current status of Garrison's home is listed as under contract after the price was lowered by $35,000. What Janelle Brown selling Garrison's house means. Janelle moves on from Garrison's home without expecting a big profit. While Janelle will always love Garrison and cherish his memories, it is logical for her to sell his house now that he's no longer with her. Janelle is slowly trying to move on from the tragic event that led to her son's passing. She is dedicating her time to her other 5 children, creating new experiences and memories with them. Janelle knows she will never be able to forget what happened to her son. But she is trying to distance herself from reminders of the incident, which is why she sold his home. Janelle has a real estate license, making her the most experienced at buying and selling properties. She likely reduced the property's price by $35,000 to increase its appeal to potential buyers. Selling the home at its current market price of $425,000 would have been difficult due to the tragedy associated with it. Finding an interested buyer willing to invest in a home with such a tragic past would have been challenging. By lowering the cost and bringing it closer to the $329,000 that Garrison originally paid for it, Janelle made the home deal irresistible. Our take on Janelle Brown finally selling Garrison's house. With Garrison's memories in her heart, Janelle is prepared to move forward. It's a relief to see Janelle taking steps towards putting the tragedy in the past while keeping her son's memories in her heart. The incident shell-shocked her in March 2024, and she didn't know how to move on with her life. Thankfully, Janelle's family and friends supported her through that difficult time, encouraging her to be more positive and helping her focus on her goals. It took Janelle months to return to social media and resume posting content. The Sister Wives cast member's current goals appear to be spreading positivity among her fans and spending time with her children. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is over her relationship with Cody Brown, and she's confirming it by not letting in her ex on a big secret. Janelle was Cody's second wife, with her marrying the patriarch in 1993. Janelle and Cody share 6 children, 4 sons and 2 daughters. They also shared 2 grandchildren. Cody brought in 2 more wives, Christine Brown and Robyn Brown, but remained spiritually married to Janelle until 2022. Cody only has 1 wife, Robyn, left after being ditched by 3 wives. Tragedy struck when Cody and Janelle lost their son, Garrison Brown. Janelle decided to leave Flagstaff in Sister Wives Season 19. She didn't wish to disclose her plans to move to Cody. This was despite Cody consistently suggesting he wanted to get back together with Janelle. Meanwhile, Janelle declared that she had no interest in reconciliation because she didn't even know who he was anymore. Cody does have ulterior intentions at heart, since he will exploit his relationship with Janelle to win back his kids who he's been estranged with. Janelle hasn't completely shut out Cody from her life, but her keeping secrets from him is going to make things messy. Janelle is keeping the North Carolina property a secret from Cody. Cody can't afford to buy Janelle out of the Coyote Pass property. Janelle opened up about the farm in North Carolina while chatting with Christine via E! News. She said that while they were looking at the Montana property, the more they dug into it, they found that it was really expensive. Caleb could also keep his job if Janelle moved to North Carolina, and the property was not too far from Maddie either. It was only about an hour from where they live now. These properties were also really surprisingly affordable. Christine was excited about Janelle because this is Janelle finding land. I don't really feel like I need to share that with him. He's not going to be part of that life. However, Janelle wasn't sure of the existing properties she'd have to sell first. Christine explained that when they first signed the paperwork for Coyote Pass, She read there was going to be a huge balloon payment at the end. They had to pay it off in the next couple of months or they could lose it all. Janelle claimed Cody had told her he'd have the money for the payment that was due in 2 months. However, when Janelle asked him to buy her out, he told her he didn't have the money. I haven't said anything to him about North Carolina. Cody is someone who likes to be in control. Cody won't let Janelle have it her way. What Janelle wants is a life she can be in charge of. It's her chance to start anew without being answerable to anyone else. She wishes to settle down and do something beneficial for her kids' future. However, Janelle's decision might cost her. She could be thinking of putting herself and her loved ones first, but keeping the news from Cody might not be the best thing she could do. Janelle has every right to not tell Cody about the major decisions in her life. However, Cody still wants to have the final say in everything. Still, Janelle has moved on and Cody doesn't get to say what she does in her life. Cody brought it upon herself when he chose Robyn over his other wives. Cody wanted nothing to do with his other wives and he especially didn't value Janelle. If he wants the best for her, Cody should pay all the money he owes her. However, certainly, Janelle and Mary are not getting anything from Coyote Pass. There's even a possibility of a legal fight if things go south. Janelle's secret could cause a huge family feud. Will Janelle drag Cody to court? Cody is never going to agree to sell. He could be expecting his wives to give up unless they force a sale. In the worst-case scenario, Janelle might need to lawyer up so they get a fair share of what's theirs. Cody already appears to be taking Janelle for a ride when he says that he has money to pay off all the loans but not to buy Janelle out. Putting a lion on the property might be the Sister Wives star Janelle's best bet. Sister Wives airs Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TLC. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.